Hi there. In this video I'm going to practice a simple chord progression in C, and then I'm going to show you some strumming patterns you can use with the chord progression. Alright, the chord progression is very simple. It just is one measure of C, one measure of F, one measure of G, and then one more measure of C. Alright, if we played that with just quarter notes, that would go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's just straight quarter notes. Now I'm going to show you a couple of different strumming patterns with that chord progression. So the first one's going to go like this. Okay, so I didn't put it into the progression yet, I just stayed on a C chord there just so you get the idea of how the rhythm goes. What I was doing there was just simple down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so a quarter note followed by 4/8 notes and one more quarter note. Alright, so let's see what that looks like in rhythmic notation. Alright, here's how the chord pattern would look like in rhythmic notation. So we have quarter note, 8th note, 8th note, 8th note, 8th note, quarter note, down, down, up, down, up, down. Alright, and we can count that 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Alright, so when you first start practicing this strumming pattern, just pick any chord basically and get used to what the right hand needs to do. You may have to start slow and build up your speed if this is something you're not really used to doing, is down and up strokes. So start. Okay, and make sure you're concentrating on what your right hand's doing so that you're doing the same pattern every time. Alright, and then you can build up your speed from there. When it becomes comfortable and you don't have to think about it as much, then you can try putting it into the chord progression. And that would go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's one strumming pattern you can do. Here's another one. It's a little bit of a variation on the one I just showed you, and it'll go like this. Okay, so and what I'm doing there is down, down, up, down. Okay, again, down, down, up, down. Alright, and that would look like this in rhythmic notation. Alright, so this was the chord pattern that we practiced before. So the next one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie these two notes together, which means you're not going to play this downstroke here. So we can get rid of it. And you're not going to play on beat 3. Alright, so there we go. We're going to go down, down, up, down. Alright, so this is quarter note, 8th note, and then 2 8th notes tied together, or you could make that a quarter note. 8th note, quarter note. 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so skipping beat 3. Alright, so with this strumming pattern, same as the last one. Just pick a chord and practice getting the right hand part down. And you may have to start slow with this one because it might be awkward at first. So you would start down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So those 2 upstrokes in a row is going to be the part that, you know, may fool you or may be difficult because you have to bring your hand down without actually strumming the strings, and that's something that might be very new for you. Alright, so after that's comfortable, then you can put it into the chord progression. That will go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that might take a little getting used to, but once you get comfortable with it, you don't really have to think about it, so it becomes a little bit more automatic. And then you can start putting it into songs like this. Okay, so that's pretty much how that would go. So I added an extra strum here or there, but for the most part was just doing that same pattern. And that's something, once you get used to it, you can throw it into lots of different songs.